Yeah. It's that kind of day. What's up, everybody? It's Smiley. Today I am going to do something a little bit different. I had my eBay has their eBay bucks or eBay points, whatever it is, that every 3 months so you get credit towards what you've purchased on their site, and you get a certificate. But you can only spend that in a month, then it expires. Well, I'm cheap, so I'm not going to let it expire. I also had a PayPal or an eBay order that was canceled after a month, and I just canceled it. Never bothered to tell me or anything. Never shipped the product or not a word. So negative review. Woohoo! Anyway, so I had a little extra cash sitting in my PayPal account, and I had $3, $2.80 some cents or whatever. What can I get that's 3D printer related? That's cheap and would be interesting to mess around with. So I bought the 3D stereo drawing pen. Yeah, great name, huh? I actually had to cut the shipping label off of here because it was covering the picture of it. But as you can see, it's a pretty generic box. It doesn't even have the color of the pen that's inside it marked on the box. It shows blue here, but I guess it's in violet, blue, yellow, and pink. I don't remember what I ordered. It actually shipped from the US. And it was $20 before the coupon or the eBay certificate. So not a huge expense, but I thought it might be interesting to see what a obviously ridiculously cheap 3D printing pen could do, because I'm interested in using it to fix broken parts, like I was talking about in my last review of the Inland PLA. It had extrusion issues after the filament had crossed in the winding process and had basically snagged and stopped. With this, I could theoretically load up some of that same blue filament and fix that gap before it came apart, and I had to super glue it, I'd sand it down and super glue it together, which made it just a little bit shorter. So I would have saved the 2 millimeters worth of height on there. So this is completely unopened. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the cameras around, and we're going to sit here on the desk. I've got some of the Maker Geeks crystal green or crystal series translucent green PLA, and we'll load it up in this thing and do an unboxing and an initial test and see how it does. Okay, it's just a pretty simple box, so let's start and check out what we got here. Oh, it comes with some PLA that I didn't know of. So I've got red, white, and purple PLA shipped in an unsealed Ziploc bag. So, and no desiccant at all. So who knows what the quality of this PLA is. So I'm not going to use it right now. We'll just get some of the air out of there and zip that back up, put that over there. The pen itself, whoops, it looks like I got the blue one. It has an instruction manual, power adapter, and underneath the plastic, a little tiny bag of silica gel, which I'm gonna stick in there because why not? Now the inside of the box is just molded. It like do kind of find it a little interesting that something's been scratched off there with a Sharpie and redone. It doesn't look like it's even the same number. So I'm not sure what that's all about, but the packaging is pretty much as simple as you can go. The pen, and that's a little ridiculous, really. So we'll see here. Have some place to set all this stuff. So let's get out the PLA. Take off the clip. And get some of that stuff out of the way, make a little bit of room. Sit this on there. And we will run some power. I wonder how long this... Wow. I don't even know if you can see the whole thing, so double it up here. The power cord is maybe 3 feet long. I'm gonna have to find an extension cord to plug in and put on top of the desk so I can have some room to work with this. The instruction manual, operation instruction for EU 502A 3D drawing pen. Wow, that's pretty short. So let me get this extension cord here and see what we can do. Well, that looks like one of my next chores. Mounting my surge strip just a little bit higher on the desk, so I don't have to have it sitting on one of the legs to actually work. So I'm sure this thing's got to preheat a little bit, but it's got some smuts here that I don't even know what that would be. It's got a scuff along the bottom. So it's got removable tips. Maybe. So let's see here. Okay, so we plugged it in, lights up, and it says PLA. So you hit a button and it goes to ABS. PLA or ABS, those are our two selection options. It doesn't appear that there's a temperature option to set it, so that's a little interesting, but we'll see. Set that there for just a minute. Let that warm up while I read the instruction or skim the instructions. How about that? Yeah, most definitely not English first language. Thank you for your trust in this product. To ensure a pleasant use experience with this device, please make sure you read the instructions carefully before, all one word, use. Use devices for use by children above the age of 8 and adults only. Supervision. Nib high temperature can reach 230. So hand touch during use is forbidden. Do not stuff the material import hole. What? Do not stuff the material import hole or the nib. Do not use the nib to touch or tap any hard products. Do not use any consumable that is not provided by our company, because the consumables offered by other manufacturers are different in physical properties. Okay, so after it's turned on, press the filament supply switch. Okay, so now a red light has come on and the temperature is increasing pretty rapidly. 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 110, 20, 130. Don't know if you can see how fast that's going or not, but it's pretty quick. And it gives off kind of a little funky smell, but not too bad. When the LED light turns from red to green, it's completed. Well, it didn't turn red, or turn green, but it's at 210, so it's stopped. Insert the material into the hole, pressing the final filament supply switch. Will be imported by a built-in motor. Has a 2-minute sleep. Says make sure you load square filament, not tapered filament. And that's pretty much it. So, okay. Let's see here, what do I want to... Might as well use the back. Use the box as a surface here. And... okay, that's not gonna work. Find the end here, and okay, end square. Let's see. That's interesting. It doesn't seem to want to load the filament. It is actually making a clicking noise. And now I can't get the filament out. Nice. So I think this was quite possibly a waste of $20. Cut that off there. And let's try it again. Let's see here. Oh, there it goes. And they're blue filament. That's interesting. Okay, so we've got okay, see if we can figure out how to do something here. try and make something that stands up here. Doesn't seem to want to cooperate with me. So yeah, this is definitely something I'm going to have to play around with and practice with, just to see. Oh, don't fall down. Just trying to make you stronger. Interesting. Well, that's my recycle bucket. So what do we want to try and make here? Let me do a smiley. Now there's my smiley. Ooh, still pretty warm, which is horrible, but it is kind of interesting to see I wonder, I don't know what the feed rate of this is, how much it's actually putting out, but do I have, let's see if I've got some scrap support material here. So let's see if this will, wow, I really do not like this spool holder. If I was going to print with this, I'd ruin all my prints. So, let's see here. Not bad. Actually might have a little promise here. Okay, so that kind of ended a little quick. Hi, buddy. It's just Monday. Oh, Monday wants his dinner. Right, bud? So let's wrap this up here for $20. This is surprisingly decent. I can't say that I recommend it, but if you're looking for something for the kids, I'm not sure if this is it, because the end here does get pretty warm. And okay, Monty, get down. It's been about 5 minutes since I stopped printing, and I'm not unbearable to touch, but it's uncomfortable. Build quality is questionable at best, but again, what do you expect for $20? Instructions are miserable. It doesn't tell you how to unload the filament or what this is for. Honestly, I could have learned more from a picture that showed like it had an arrow to what each button does. Power supply is, what is it? It's a 12 volt 2000 milliamp, just generic made in China power adapter. Overall, I mean, it seems to work pretty well. We'll see how that lasts. Give me a like, give me a subscribe. Stay tuned. I'll have some more stuff coming. And you know, there's another Maker Geeks review coming here in a couple weeks when I get my next Geek Box. Till then, I'm going to be in school, or I'm still in school, but it's the last 2 weeks of the semester, so I've got a couple big projects that I've got to get done. Not sure if I'll get any more videos out between now and the next Geek Box, but I will try. Till then, take care. Later.